Hello, everyone. I'm Daniel, and I will be the instructor for this course. I'm excited. I always enjoy this different different take on my normal undergraduate teaching. I've done this course for a few times in the past, and really enjoy getting to know life experience of the students in this course. So my intros on our Moodle course, I'm not going to spend too much time with that. What I want to do instead is just give a real brief overview of how this course works. So it's set up in a week by week module basis. I do realize that many of you have various planned summer events, maybe vacations, times when you know something is going to be really busy that you're trying to avoid, and you'll have unplanned life events too. I know that we're all in busy times of our life, and I'll be willing to work with you on those. Do be sure to communicate with me. That'll be key throughout all of that. And as long as we have that communication there, we can work things out with some flexibility on deadlines, maybe working ahead ideally, or potentially catching up, especially if it's unplanned. So the idea is everything in everything in the weekly module will be here on our Moodle page. This is where you'll want to center your attention. And they follow a certain pattern where there's some readings. I do need to adjust the readings. In the past, I've used a thicker book, and I love this textbook, but the author has also produced a smaller version that has the essence that I feel is still enough for the most part, and I can add some material in as needed if not. But I'm going to try to work with that a little bit so that you can either get this intuitive biostatistics or essential biostatistics. Same author, same basic book, but the page numbering will be different. So I'm going to be working on that. Focus is essentially your spreadsheet assignments we can think of. I do only have those on the odd numbered weeks, which will make the even numbered weeks a bit later. So this first one is a spreadsheet, but it's more of an intro. And then next week will be week two, so no spreadsheet assignment, lighter week. Use that as you're trying to manage your time. I will try to open up maybe a couple weeks in advance so that you can manage your time appropriately. I realize that many of you do not have a background in any kind of technology, maybe very, very little with spreadsheets, if at all. That's totally fine. Just email me with questions as you come across. I will often put in little videos here for help in these spreadsheet assignments. Then there's some what I call the explore section, and this is where a lot of the learning takes place through. Please do read what I've written there, and then I have some videos interspersed, sometimes some that I've made, sometimes that I've found. But that'll, you can think of it being a more interactive or multimedia version of the lesson for that week. Then there's a discuss engage, which is a place where you'll post your thoughts on whatever that explore section or maybe the spreadsheet section. I'll have a specific prompt there, maybe something you need to do, but that's a discussion situation. And then after all of this, there's what I call the understanding check. And these are quizzes over the content that is going on in the rest of the course. Do notice that you'll have multiple tries. I have it set up right now for 3 tries at this. So maybe you want to even take it the first time just to know what you're going to need to absorb and then go through all the material and then take it your second and third. That's fine. Um, I also mentioned here, let's say you take it once and then you're or maybe twice and you're really confused about number 3 because you thought you had it right. Just send me an email and I'm happy. My goal is not to fool you or trick you. My goal is to give you this learning, and I'm happy to provide hints and things to that end. I do encourage you, allow you, whatever, to use resources. So please do, as you're taking the quiz, feel free to check in with the videos or read the things that I've given in the Explore section or even Google resources. That's the only thing I don't want you doing is working with another person, either in this course or outside of this course. Okay, and then that is most of it. Let me see if I missed anything there. Oh, in the journal, sorry. The journal, every week there will be a journal assignment. Sometimes I will put prompts. Sometimes it'll be what I call a free writing week. If I do put a prompt, I want you to answer that first, but then I encourage you to also write whatever you feel like writing, write how the course is going for you. Like I say, frustrations, questions, insight. I'm not going to read these in real time. I'll read them once a week, maybe Monday or Tuesday. So if you really need to communicate something with me, email me. But these journal reflections are a great time for you to just share with me what's going on in your life. Maybe it's not even statistics. Maybe, your daughter's having a wedding, or your aunt is sick, or your mother's sick and you've been taking care of her. This is helpful for me to know, also to help you. My goal is to support you throughout this entire course. And if I'm at least a little bit aware of what all is going on, I can be more helpful in working alongside of you. And do feel free to be very honest, especially with, I found this maybe more so with adult nursing nurses than I have with undergraduate students. But do feel free to just let things be fairly raw there. I'm very comfortable with that. No judgment there. And then I'll respond or comment on the side occasionally on those journals. Okay, and that was it. I'd give a little information. You should have the spreadsheet in the journal that I already shared with you. If you don't see that in your email, make sure you let me know as soon as possible. And then you would go on to week 2 whenever you're ready. Notice that the due date is always there, and I'll soon be opening up week 3 and eventually week 4 and so on. So um, yeah, I know that there often is a lot of anxiety coming into this course. I hope we can find a way that this can be a constructive learning environment, that you do take something out of the course. I would say that the majority of students who have taken this biostats course in the summer, by the end, do feel that they've gained quite a bit. It can be overwhelming, both the technology and the statistical content, but even still, they come out of the course with a lot of new information. Biggest thing is communication, being in touch with me, asking questions, and I'll help guide you. I'm here to help. So look forward to working with each one of you.